fights, and if that's a good fight for September, or if he has to wait a little bit, we'll see. But at the end of the day, sometimes the fights are bigger when you have to wait a little bit.
Pretty Glove Boxing TV. Back at you with another one, man. On our road to 1K, man. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. Keep showing us love. We appreciate the love, support, the subscribers. All the comments, good, bad. We appreciate them all, man. Y'all just keep showing the page love, bro. Today, man, check us out, bro. State of boxing right now, where it's at. Where do y'all think we headed right now in the state of boxing? Here right now, my co-host Mo. What up with it, Mo?
Man, what's the damn deal, man? I feel like I need to be
shit.
talking in God voice right now.
Man, you got the mood like working back there,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? I got this shit. Hey, I got this shit cracking, man. Hey,
Man, say,
Yeah.
bro, hey, man, boxing, is it looking good for you right now? Or do you a little iffy about a lot of stuff going on right now in boxing? Let us know the state of boxing in your opinion.
the state of boxing is dying.
It's dying?
This shit
Even
dying.
even with all the mega fights that people, been asking for, is looking like it's coming, it's getting there. You still think it's dying?
I think a lot of these fights happening too late. I feel like a lot of these fights happening at the bad timing. One fighter is at his peak. The other fighter is not at his peak. I feel like it's a lot of drug cheats in the game. It's too much of that shit going on. You got Victor Conte. He done teamed up with Snack. Victor Conte done teamed up with Vada, and they working together and goddamn cohesive shit and got all type of little fuck shit going on. So man, I don't know where the state of I don't know where boxing going, man. I don't really know. I don't really know because it's not building up to that. It's not competing with basketball still. It's not competing with baseball. It's not competing with NFL. It's not competing with not too many other major sports. You know what I'm saying? Soccer and nothing like that. Like it's kind of like losing its luster. You know what I'm saying?
I think the end of 2024 tell it all
Yeah.
for exactly where boxing is. I think 2024 has to be the biggest year in boxing. Last year was supposed to be the biggest year of boxing. We started the year off with mega fights and
Yeah.
ended the year with a lot of controversy. Still had good fights, but a lot of controversy was going on in the year with certain fights and certain fighters. To me, right now, the state of boxing is like, I'm iffy about it. But to say it's dying, that'll be a little harsh right
Yeah.
now. Seeing as if we still right now, it looks like we're finna get some big fights. Better be what he did to Caleb Smith. Man, it looked like Benavidez backed Canelo into a corner. Devin Tyson Tank. It just seemed like we might get back to that good fights, the best fighting the best. The big fights. I'm looking for that. I'm hoping for that, and I think we might get to that. The problem is you also got a lot of fights that people want to see that's getting watered down. So that's why I just can't say boxing is back because when you got guys like Terrence Crawford, um, who's rejecting the rematch. You know, After this man just gave you the biggest bag of your career, you turn
Yeah.
around and you're trying to reject a rematch. For what reason? Because you beat them too bad? I think a lot of these fighters are trying to destroy the sport, and they don't even care because they're trying to get money. Like,
Yeah, they
you know,
drink. They drink. They're like Dracula, man. They just draining all the life out the sport. You got these
man, it's,
whack ass promoters. They draining the life out the sport. The promoters don't want to make the big fights. All they want to do is make showcase fights over and 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 over again. And they don't want to put these dudes in the, you know what I'm saying, in the limelight. They don't want to put these dudes in the fire. You know what I'm saying? Uh, man, Al Heyman like the only one. Him and the only one that's making these big ass fights. But it's coming to find out that a lot of these fights are happening with long ass layoffs and shit. You know what I'm saying? One fighter he having a long ass layoff, the other fighter's active, and then the fight don't turn out how we want it to turn out. Like shit turning out to be like a one sided mismatch and shit.
I
You
mean,
know
do
what I'm
you
saying?
do you do you see
A
that
lot of these big
happening with
fights.
a up and coming fight? Do you see a fighter that's on a layoff right now that you know? I mean, because there's a lot of fighters that's not fighting. I think Tank should have fight in March. Uh, Still wondering who he's for the fight in March, but still, man, it's just like you can't just say it's dying, but at the same time, man, you gotta say something about these fighters ducking the big smoke, like Tank Davis, man. Like that's been my guy since he beat Pedraza. Since I first seen him fight Pedraza, man, that's been my guy. Uh, is Tank ducking the smoke? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy when you gotta question your favorite fighter and his intentions. You know,
But you see what we do though. We question our favorite fighter. We push our favorite fighter to make big fights. You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
because that's what it's
In a
about.
timely
That's what it's
in a
about.
timely manner. You know what I'm saying? Like Terrence Crawford fans and all these other different type of fans, bro. These dudes don't be pushing their fighter, bro. They want
And
their
uh,
fighter
and and,
to
and
not
this is
to not
just this
jump
is
in the
just
line.
this
They
is
just
just
want to talk.
because I just want to say this because it's a lot of Terrence Crawford fans that's gonna get on her and they gonna take up for Bud and they gonna talk about the fight that Bud had with Spence and how bad it was and yada yada. It just came out, you just came out that the man had eye surgery. He told us before the fight. Told us before the fight during the press conference. He just had eye surgery, just like Kell Brook, over the bone surgery, just like Kell Brook. Man found out that the man had broken ribs.
Yep.
If you Terrence Crawford, now I'm just asking his fans in particular. If you're a Terrence Crawford fan, would you not want to see your guy fight the man everybody say you couldn't beat at 100%?
Wouldn't you want to leave no doubt?
I'm just asking because if it's Earl Spence doing Bud like that, and,
Come
and
on.
I and I know I done seen Bud fight better than this.
I'll be
I'm
on
gonna
Earl
be.
Spence.
I want to see it again.
I'll be on Earl Spence ass. Make the fight.
You gotta make that fight. So I'm just asking you guys, as Bud Crawford fans, why would you not want to see the rematch? If this man is asking to get back in his ring and give you another big bag, and you can give him another ass whooping, why not?
Why not?
Question it. That's what I mean by fighters is trying to water down the sport. You don't water down you don't sign up
You're
for a
not.
rematch clause and then try to back out of the rematch
You're
clause.
not. You're not helping the sport grow. You you're draining the life out of it. You're sucking the life out of it. You're all
Devin,
in it for
okay,
yourself. You
Devin
know, if
Haney.
you love,
Nah,
if you're doing what you love, don't you want
nah.
what you love to do to prosper and thrive
Devin
because of
Haney.
you?
Let's talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney. Watering down the sport of boxing. You are a 140-pound fighter. I have never seen, and I gotta go look up, history, but I haven't seen a fighter hydrate 125 fucking pounds
in one night.
in one.
12 hours.
I'm just saying.
In 12
I
hours.
have not seen it. A fighter hydrate 20 to 25 pounds before a fight. Now I know y'all
fucking
gonna drop
12
in the
hours.
comments, this fighter did it, this fighter did it, this fighter did it. I have not seen it. This is what I mean by watering down the sport. You're weight bullying the sport. You're weight bullying your division. But you want to be called the best.
You want to be called great.
You want to be called great. You are, Devin Haney, you are a middleweight. You need to be fighting at 160, 154 to 160 pounds. What are you doing in the 140-pound division? When you have real 140-pounders in that division that can't shoot up 20 pounds, and they're getting bashed for not fighting you, a guy who's a natural middleweight. You're a natural middleweight. People aren't worried about your power. People are worried about your weight. You're watering down the sport of boxing by weight bullying the division that you're not meant to be in.
I think Devin Haney should have started at 147. Me personally, I think that's Devin Haney weight class that he could have started at and moved up from there. I don't think that 135 was advantageous for him to start at that weight class. I feel like, you know, hey, I'm starting to lean towards you when you talk about the weight bully shit.
Man, I'm over it. I'm over it, man. The man been at 35 forever. He's struggling to make 35. You're giving him props for struggling to make a division that he cannot make.
Right.
He don't deserve props for that. Get the fuck out the division. Then you go to 140 and you balloon up to 160 plus pounds, 65. But you want to be called the greatest, a great 140 pounder, bro. You are a middleweight. Go fight in your division, bro.
Yeah.
Go fight in your division. They did Earl Spence the same way, and I did not say anything. They said Earl Spence walked around 180 pounds. They said, what is Earl Spence doing at 147 pounds?
Floyd Mayweather
then
fight at 160.
They said he needs to be at 160. What did I say? Earl Spence needs to be at 154 pounds.
Yeah,
he has no business at 147.
He don't.
And it showed because the man could not perform to his best ability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As he grew older.
Yeah.
Weight bullying the division. It's going to cost you in the long run. But you're cheating the sport.
Makes sense.
You're cheating the sport. You're cheating the sport. You're cheating us as fans, and you're cheating the sport of boxing. That's what I mean by, but that's another thing I mean by, you know, just talking about the whole state of boxing. You got guys that are weight bullying. You got guys that are ducking. You got guys that are lying about money. You know, lying about money. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
It make perfect sense. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the state of boxing, bro. You know, in 2024, starting the new year, man. I just feel like, bro, it's going downhill. It's like it's not on that level of when where Floyd had it. Floyd had it on the level to where, you know, pay-per-views were popping. Everybody was trying to get on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? He was bringing eyes to the sport. He was making the sport prosper.
These fighters are picking and choosing, and they're ducking the real smoke. Yeah. And it's watering down the division.
Teofimo Lopez should be unifying the belts. Devin Haney should be unifying the belts. He shouldn't.
Devin Haney should not even be at 140.
He shouldn't.
Devin Haney should not. If Devin Haney can't make 140, he shouldn't be at 140. Now look, I understand. I understand that when you weigh in, I get it. When you weigh in, I'm 140 pounds.
Yeah.
That's what matters. I get it. We're talking about the division. We're talking about the weight. long as you make the weight, right? That's what fans are saying. As long as you make the weight, it doesn't matter how much you balloon up. But
And that's what I was saying.
what I'm telling the fans is, how's that fair to the 140-pound division? You know, if you're cutting weight, and you're able to cut weight up to 140 pounds, but you can balloon up 25 pounds in a day, okay, at least let's go back to same day weigh-ins. If you're gonna make it fair, if we're talking about making it fair, make it fair. Let's do same day weigh-ins. You got all day to eat what you want, rehydrate how you want to. But these guys rehydrating up 25 pounds and they're walking in to fight a middleweight, a super middleweight. Come on, bro. You're not gonna tell me that's fair. You're not gonna tell me that that's fair to the sport of boxing, bro. It's not fair because it'll be hard for me to call that man great.
Yeah.
It'll be hard for me to call that man great.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be done same day weigh-ins. Hey, we weigh in 140, 135. We weigh in same day. You got the rest of the day to the night time when it's time to fight to rehydrate. If you can rehydrate 25 pounds in a half a day, man, you different.
Bad motherfucker.
You different. Your body different. You know, it's just a lot of stuff that's going on that I'm not cool with. Bitter beef. You know what I'm saying? He's a cheat. I'm hearing he's a cheat. Like, why do we still have fighters testing positive for drugs if we know everything we need to know? Like,
why do we
know everything we need to know? How is these fighters still popping drugs?
Why do we have a snack program with the owner of the fucking program done been convicted? He's been convicted, but you allowing him to fucking give supplements and PEDs to your fucking fighters in your sport. You allowing this dude in your fucking sport to team up with VADA. You know what I'm saying? The damn drug testing agency. How you gonna allow a convicted felon who's known for giving athletes PEDs to even be allowed in your sport?
It's
you fucking yourself. You shooting yourself.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then you're seeing the results from it because these fighters that are under snack are stronger, bigger, faster,
more stamina. Goddamn,
it's crazy. But nobody's even looking Victor Conte's way. You know, like his record doesn't exist.
Man, this shit
we're saying fighters that are under snack right now fight. These guys are fighting amazing.
Yeah.
Better fights than they've ever fought in their life under snack. Under anybody. You know, just working with snack seems to be the way to go when you're walking into big fights. And I wonder why. I wonder what exactly are they giving these guys. A lot of people are gonna shoot that down. That snack has been known for, you know, good things and all this and all that, but Victor Conte is not.
The owner is a fucking.
And for that reason, snack should always be under a microscope.
Steroid scientist.
Should always be under a microscope.
That makes undetectable. Y'all go watch that Netflix series, man. He said he make undetectable shit, man. And then he's teamed up with VADA, so anything can slide through with VADA that he wants to slide through. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they want a fighter to lose, and the other and the fighter that they want to win is with the snack program, what you think gonna happen?
I think we done already seen. I think we done already seen that though. I've literally watched a referee stop 2 fights.
Yeah.
Stop 2 fights.
Yeah.
When it was clear that the fighter was ready to go and still able to fight.
Yeah.
And I can't allow nobody, because I seen this with my own eyes. I can't allow nobody to tell me that this referee did not cheat.
Yeah. I done
Rolly
seen Jack
Romero,
Reese.
Rolly Romero lost his fight and he
Yeah.
got awarded a win
Yeah.
off
I
a
seen
fast
Jack
stoppage.
Reese. Seen Jack Reese give Tyson Fury extra time, and then he come out and say himself that, yeah, I gave him extra time. You know, he's a champion. I wanted to give him a chance. No, nigga, you gotta stick by the rules. What the fuck you talking about? You gave him extra time.
That's
No,
not a, that's
you just
that's
cheated this
that's
man
a
out of a
bad
win.
that's a bad look for boxing right there, man.
You
And
cheated
then
this man out
and
of a
then and
win.
then the fight that just happened with Virgil Ortiz and Lawson, man. I didn't even
Yeah,
know. I didn't know what the like. Honestly, it's like you got dirty referees. You got fights that are already looking to be made in the future. So you
right,
can't really have your
right,
superstar fighter lose.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That part
So
right there. That part
and
right
it's
there.
and you
Shit already
see it.
set up.
It's already set up. You
It's
see
already
it.
set up.
You see it.
Shit crazy.
Usyk. We just seen Usyk and Dubois.
Lose. Both of them
We
lose.
seen Usyk and Dubois, and we seen Dubois hit Usyk with a perfect body shot
Drop him.
that would have dropped him and probably got him stomped.
Got him up out of there.
And the referees
Called a low blow.
got him up out of there.
Called a low blow.
You,
Cheated this man out
like,
of the win. We
like
seen Ngannou beat the dog shit out of Tyson Fury.
who Ngannou, who really is a lackluster fighter.
Yeah.
Punches very hard, but he ain't been in boxing that long. You know what I'm saying?
One fight.
It's just
Come on, man.
It's just some of this is entertaining, some of this is just pathetic. It's you got fighters ducking, you got fighters, cheating, you got refs cheating. Like, what's really happening? What's
You got
really happening
sanctioning
to the
bodies,
sport?
and you got sanctioning bodies ranking crazy. Like, these rankings are crazy. Like, they still got certain people in top 5, and these dudes, you ain't even seen these dudes in, like, you know what I'm saying, a year and some change, bro. I'm like, why is he still even in the rankings?
Man, it's ridiculous.
Why is Jack Catterall, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he like number 4 or something. Like, bro, why is he even in the rankings, bro? Why is some of these dudes still up there where they, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's the politics of boxing, bro, and it's taking over. You know what I'm saying? The fighters really need to make a stance on this shit. Like Earl Spence was saying, the fighters need to take a stance to take the power back. You know what I'm saying?
But why would and that's what I'm saying. The fighters already got the powers, from what I heard. I think the fighters are just giving in. I think it's all about the bag right now, man. I think it's all about what makes sense financially.
Yeah.
I don't see no fighter out there that's just looking for real smoke.
Yeah.
You know, I had a guy tell me the other day when I told him that exact thing. I said, man, I just don't see no fighters out here looking for the real smoke. He said, "What do you mean? Canelo, Devin Haney, they're looking for the real smoke." I said, Canelo's fighting guys 2 divisions slower than him.
Right.
Devin Haney is weight bullying a division that's not even for him.
When the last time Canelo done fought anybody at his weight class?
Man, I see it. See, I can't talk about Canelo because I'm kind of biased on Canelo. I still give Canelo his heat, but I feel like Canelo has done enough in the sport.
He's a drug cheat. But see, when you get caught that one time though, it
just taints your career. It just taints your career, man. Yeah. It throws a roadblock in everything you've done.
Yeah.
How long you been doing it? How long you been doing it, man?
It's kind of hard for me to just be fans of some of these dudes, man. Some of these fighters, bro, because they are literally single-handedly killing the sport. Like Canelo, he supposed to be the face of boxing, and he's just slaughtering the sport. He's just, man, I'm talking about, like, he making the sport look horrible. You got AJ fighting Ngannou. You got Tyson Fury. He done fought Ngannou and shit like that. Like, why are you even fighting this dude? Like, AJ need to be fighting somebody. You know what I mean? Like, he need to be trying to get a belt again. This nigga fight. They fighting for paydays, bro.
And Fury's for the fight Usyk, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so what happens if Usyk beats Fury? We see AJ and Usyk again for the third time. I mean, like, you know, like what happens? I'm curious. I just don't know where it's headed.
Yeah.
I mean, do we still get AJ and Wilder? Do we get AJ and Fury? Like,
Bro, if I was Wilder, bro, I would not fight AJ. He not reduced me. He not reduced me multiple.
man, Wilder is just, man. I'm gonna tell you something.
I would want
Wilder
to see
just
why.
stepped.
I would want to see
Wilder
Wilder
just
go
put
out
his
there and
foot
knock
in
his
some
ass out.
shit. Wilder just put his foot in some shit, man. If the rumors are true, and he's finna go fight Zane, he just stepped into some shit. And this is what I did not want for his career, you know, being a fan of Wilder and just the power and what and what he brought to the store and what he brought to the sport.
But
You finna go fight Zane?
I gotta salute him though. I gotta salute him. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock that move because he's fighting the best.
You gotta go get your rematch back. You're Deontay Wilder. You fighting top competition. Joseph Parker is now you know, an elite fighter now all of a sudden because he beat you.
Man,
But,
they threw Joseph Parker in the way. You know what I'm saying? In the way of AJ and Wilder, bro. It should have been AJ and Wilder in Saudi Arabia. It shouldn't have been no fucking Wilder versus Parker and Otto Wilder versus AJ. It shouldn't have been that, bro. It should have been Wilder and AJ.
it should have been Wilder and AJ. It should have been Wilder and AJ. But I think AJ wanted a chance to look at him. You know, I think.
Damn, he done had 10 years to look at him.
I think they both was looking at a chance to look at each other. I think Wilder came in with no game plan, or the game plan he had was horrible.
Bro, he had a long ass layout. He had like down at 2 years out the ring, bro. You know what I'm saying? The dude had it. Nah, it wasn't 2 years. It was like what? Cause he fought what?
Helenius.
Yeah. He fought him like a year ago or some shit.
Yeah, but he ain't getting no work. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like 30 seconds. So he only had one round in like 2 years. So it's like, it's like, bro. And then they threw the Saudi Arabia shit at him real fast. So he had to, you know, train. You know what I'm saying, and make that fight real fast. He didn't have like a full fucking training camp for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Jump in there off a long layout to fight somebody who was active. Joseph Parker had what, 3 fights or something, like back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Working with Tyson Fury.
He was ready. He was ready.
Yeah, I still think this fight coming up with Wilder and Zhang is a horrible fight for Wilder.
Hey,
it's a horrible fight for Wilder.
I think Wilder giving us what we want though. You see what I'm saying? So I can't knock it.
I think the man needs to retire. You know what I'm saying? Because the performance that he's putting on right now, he's not the same. He's not the same, and that's what I mean by the sport. The sport needs to, in my opinion, I'm looking for it to adapt a little bit. I'm hoping the young fighters come up and completely take over the sport of boxing, because right now, the fighters that we've been seeing for years and years, they're gonna keep ducking each other.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep giving us and selling us these dreams about them wanting to make the big fights happen, but you're gonna see them fight a bunch of nobodies. Right now, I'm big right now on Tank Davis fighting some elite fighter. I need somebody. I need
Frank
Shakur. I need Frank Martin. I need Zepeda. I need somebody. I need somebody. Mortala. I need somebody, bro. I need somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to show me that you care about the fans and the sport and not just about the bag.
Right. Devin Haney, I need somebody young. I need
Devin Haney to move up. Devin Haney needs to get his ass at 160. You know what I'm saying? Campaign in his regular weight.
They tried to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman turned it down. So
I can see him at 47. I can see
go fight
47,
Barrios.
54. I think he's a 54 pounder.
Go fight Barrios.
47.
Go fight Barrios.
Go fight Barrios.
Fight Barrios.
Go fight Barrios. I need Terrence Crawford to stop all this bullshit and give this man his rematch, man.
At 154. Not try to get no advantages and no goddamn shit. Stop all the strategy shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate the strategy shit, bro.
I think the best
Stop
fight
the
I
strategy.
seen in 2023 was probably Bam Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards, bro. Like, that's probably the best fight. You know, I looked at Better Be Even Yard, but then I found out Better Be he's a cheat. You know what I'm saying? You testing positive for drugs. You know, it's just makes
It's
the
just
fight
kind of
look totally
hard
different, man.
It's just hard to be fans of these dudes, bro. Like,
It's
cause
hard, bro. It's hard.
All of them moving weird, man. They all moving weird ways, man. They all
Yes.
doing something different. It's a lot of moving parts, but if you keep up with it, it's all the same fuck shit that's going on all over the sport.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But see, that's what I'm saying. What I'm hoping is the up and coming fighters don't get that big fight, that big payday, and turn into the motherfuckers that we looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping we don't get there from a Boost Ennis. I hope we don't get there from Boost. When Boost calling out everybody, and then when he finally get to the mountaintop, he ducking the smoke behind him. You know what I'm saying? Or he claiming he wants the biggest fight in the world for the biggest payday.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? I need these guys. I need these guys to fight the best competition, put in front of them, that's screaming their name, that's on that pound for pound list. I need the top guys fighting each other, man. And for some reason, 2024 would tell a lot to me. I think.
Yeah.
I got big plans for 2024. If I don't get Canelo versus David Benavidez this year, Canelo fans can't tell me nothing.
Canelo need to get
Canelo
the fuck
is the biggest duck of the century.
Man, say he need to get the fuck out the sport.
The biggest duck of the century.
Real, bro.
Pick a day. We got Cinco de Mayo. We got Mexican Independence Day. Pick a day.
Pick a day.
We got 2 dates. Pick one.
It should be May. It should be. Who else you gonna fight? Who else you gonna fight? Mungua from 160. He bringing up another fight.
He brought up a 54 pounder.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna bring up another.
He brought up a 54 pounder, man.
He gonna bring up another one. Hell nah, man, nigga, you gotta fight somebody, nigga, in your weight class, nigga. Nah, bro, you can't keep doing that shit, bro. Just keep getting big paydays and shit like that. All these people,
man, these fighters they can do what they want to do, man. I'm just letting you know right now, man.
I'm not buying that shit, bro.
If boxing keep going like this, the way it's going, man, this shit is gonna be watered down soon. And some people looking at this shit like it's getting better. No, bro. Just because these fighters are talking to each other back and forth, just because they starting to beef with each other on the internet, no, that's making it worse.
Right.
Making it worse. Motherfuckers find a reason to duck each other, talking about the money, talking about this, talking about that. Yeah. Shit that ain't got nothing to do with boxing.
Yeah.
You know, it's making it worse. They find excuses, they find outs. You know, they find outs. Like Matisse. Everybody know Matisse is the baddest motherfucker at 40.
Yeah.
Why ain't the champions calling out the baddest motherfucker at 140?
Yeah. Man.
Why if he the boogeyman, gotta show he ain't the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga know Matisse hurt and niggas making fake ass offers and shit like Devin Haney and shit, fucking, you know what I'm saying, trying to make an offer to Matisse and shit like that. You know what I mean? And the nigga hurt. Everybody know he hurt, bro. Everybody know his hand broke. Teofimo Lopez.
I don't give a damn. That hand can get fixed. Make the offer. If Devin making the offer, shout out to Devin. But I still think he way bullying in the division, man. That shit will forever be a problem with me. If you're not in that division, if that's not your natural weight, bro, go fight at your natural weight.
Yeah.
And then you telling the world how you can barely make this and barely make that. Nobody's telling you to stay here. You're choosing to do this to call yourself great. No, fighting in a smaller weight class when you're a bigger man is not. It's not being great. You know, it's kind of like weight bullying. It's kind of uh using your weight to overpower the other fighters. It's kind of going into a fight with an advantage. That's exactly what you're doing. It's exactly what you're doing, and because of that, man, the division is not as good, bro. You got fighters who don't want
Yeah,
to fight you, and
yeah,
they're being called ducks,
yeah.
but they see what you're doing. They see what you're
That's real.
doing.
That's real though.
You know, Floyd Mayweather. Just I think he just pulled Ryan Garcia out the Devin Haney fight.
Yeah, he did.
You know, Floyd probably told him this same thing, or at least told him to wait a while.
Yeah.
Go make the fight bigger.
Come over here and sign to me.
I mean, yeah, I believe he's almost done with Oscar. I believe this could be his last year with Oscar. Floyd is definitely, and then he fighting Rolly. Rolly is Floyd Mayweather's fighter, so he's definitely going to make a bag with that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Floyd know what he doing.
Yeah, you know.
And I remember Leonard Ellerby told us, he said, hey, man, Floyd beat all his fighters, and then he take all his fighters.
He took it. He took all of it.
Yeah, and that's what he looking like he doing the Oscar, man. Floyd going to have Oscar whole resume in a minute. Except for Mongoose.
Roster.
The whole roster. Oh, yeah, he going to have the whole roster, man. The whole roster, but it's just...
He going to have Virgil, too.
He might not get Virgil on Mongoose. They might stay loyal,
And not how he's not when he see how Oscar moving out here. Nah.
Oscar
right he ain't gonna make no big fights.
Man, something is wrong with that man, man. That man needs to get off the drugs. That man needs to get his life right.
Yeah, he need to quit wearing thongs and shit.
He need to get his life right, man, because that man right now is living foul. That you can see it in his eyes, man. Every interview,
that nigga be high in the bitch.
Every interview, he be on one.
He be high in the hole.
He be high.
Yeah.
Everybody know that.
I grew up around fucking addicts. Shit, you can tell that nigga. I don't know.
We know, man. We know, man. But hey, if y'all happy with it, if y'all can say the sport of boxing is growing right now because we finna have these quote unquote up and coming fights, let's wait till the fights happen. Because for some reason, when the fights get close to being made, you always hear some bullshit. Let's wait till these fights happen before you can say what the state of boxing looks like. In my opinion, right now, I see this shit about to crash unless it's gonna take a handful of fighters. I'm telling you, it's gonna take a Tank Davis.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a Devin Haney. It's gonna take a Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
A Matisse.
Canelo.
Canelo, a Teofimo, a Dave Benavidez. It's gonna take a big name fighter to change the situation in boxing, because if not, we're going downhill, man. We're gonna have to see something big from one of those fighters this year to really change where it's going, bro. Because right now,
Errol Spence,
man. If Spence can get Crawford in the ring and Spence is 100%, Spence can change the state of boxing itself. That rematch, even having that rematch and him fighting better than he fought, will change the state of boxing itself.
Yeah.
That should turn all this around for us, man. We'll.
That's why
it just seems like we're going downhill because everybody's ducking everybody.
That's why Focus Spence so tough though, bro. Cause he was considered almost the face of boxing. Almost. He was almost there. You know what I'm saying? But his outside the ring activity fucked him up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spence could have fought. See, my problem with Spence is he did weight bully a division. You know what I'm saying? He stayed at 47 too long.
Yeah.
Well, he should have been gone. Spence was supposed to be campaigning to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
You know, Spence at right now, at the time we in right now, he should have been campaigning to fight Canelo right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have even had those belts at 47.
Yeah.
It should have been Bud and Boots. But because Earl stayed so long, you see, and all the horrific things that happened to Earl Spence, you seen the wear and tear. Can you imagine?
That's what I think. That's what I think slow Earl Spence down. The car wreck, you know what I'm saying? All this shit, fighters ducking them, not, you know what I'm saying, want to fight them.
Yeah,
you know
but let me ask you a question. You think that Earl Spence against Canelo Alvarez wouldn't be a good fight?
Yeah.
Because Canelo a banger, Earl a banger.
Yeah.
I think you get a way better performance from Earl than you did against Bud. Somebody lighter, quicker.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I blame Earl for a lot. I blame Earl for not letting people know beforehand that his reels is broke. I think you gotta take care of that. You in the biggest fight of your life. You gotta take care of that, man. You gotta
take care of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't knock him too much because you know it's his career. You know what I'm saying? And you know it's his life. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to go in there with fucked up ribs, you know what I'm saying? Go in there and get your bag. You know what I'm saying?
Then it's cool. But then you don't say nothing.
Yeah, but you know,
same thing I got on your ass about.
He can't tell his opponent that he got fucked up ribs, even though Terence Crawford already knew.
No, but I'm saying I got on Shakur Stevenson about the same thing, bro. If you had a bad fight and you said you don't want to give excuses, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Don't speak about it. Why are we hearing about your hand, your shoulder, you was sick with the flu, texting your girl? Why are we hearing that?
Yeah, all that shit, yeah.
Earl Spence, you ain't said nothing in so long. Don't say nothing now.
Yeah.
Just tell us you ready. It's gonna be different. Let's go. Yeah. We didn't need to hear that. And see, now motherfuckers are saying excuses. When I guarantee you he giving us facts.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he giving us facts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But we didn't need to hear it.
But it looked like, you know, he gonna take some backlash for this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it looked like he making an excuse, but knowing Earl character, we already know he telling the truth.
Yeah.
We know what he mean. We know what he mean by what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Took him a long time to say something. He let that boy soak in his glory for a long time before he came out and told the world about these injuries.
Yeah. He gave that nigga, you know, he gave that nigga his little moment. He gave that nigga his little time. You know what I'm saying? Go on, get your little shine on, nigga. Gonna come snatch that shit back from you. You know what I mean? So
that's if Crawford don't retire or or try to duck this fight. You know what I'm saying? Try to duck this rematch.
Yeah. I don't know if he can, but you know, we'll see.
He can if he retire.
Yeah. Well, you know, it might be in the contract that he can't retire. So shit, we'll see.
We'll see, man. But hey, y'all opinion, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think the state of boxing is right now, man. Where y'all think we headed, bro? Where y'all think we headed with these ducks, these weight bullies, and these so-called A-side fighters
who
want the biggest bags? And like Mo said, these drug chiefs who want to shoot up and eat a lot of eggs, eat too many eggs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let us know where we headed with these guys, man. Or if y'all are satisfied with boxing right now. And y'all don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, man. We out till next time.